One entire freaking year working on getting this car absolutely perfect, and there has been some insane hiccups I gotta tell you guys about. But before we get into the video, I gotta remind you we have only a few days remaining to get $800 in entries to both of our giveaways. By grabbing anything like a t-shirt, a hat, or a hoodie, you might be getting entered in to win either our twin turbo Mustang back there or our twin turbo BMW M4. Go to itsjusta6.com, grab entries, and now let's get into today's.
I almost forgot that BMW comes twin turbo. That shit almost blew me. I thought he built that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Video fixing Poe's car once and for all.
Tight shit. Them boys is not playing. Them boys having fun for real. Like,
what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the very first episode back in the shop since we've been on our giant road trip. Hold up. If you've been keeping up with the channel, you'll know that the road trip I just mentioned was nearly 6 months ago. Obviously, a lot has happened in 6 months, and Poe's been there every.
I feel like, bro, we're going for a fucking 6 months. Like, bro, like, you think that shit is cool? Like, you can't be doing shit like that. I ain't gonna hold you, but you know, fuck it.
Step of the way, helping with my cars as well as all of our giveaway cars. But what about his project car? If you remember, I gifted him an LSA Supercharger that we got from Boost District.
That's an LSA, sir?
So after giving Poe the Supercharger, he disassembled his car in order to get it ready for the install. He also upgraded his brakes to these.
Hold on, he been hit that fucking car. I'm gonna let him cook.
Awesome CTS V Brembo, since he's gonna need a lot of extra stopping power with his new boosted setup. Together we installed the Supercharger, and after it was on, we loaded a bass tune and the car started right up.
You wanna try and move it? Oh shit!
LS motor and a Mustang is nothing new, so don't be offended. If you take offense to that shit, you're a pussy and a crybaby, and your mama didn't raise the bitch. Simple.
Oh shit!
That is crazy. It is actually moving under supercharged power right now, bro. That thing do be doing the thing. The next day, Poe made some adjustments. We went ahead and took the car on its first drive, and it was awesome.
I'm not gonna lie.
Actually tried, bro. Like I've never experienced anything of the sort.
I was trying to say I'm really happy for Burke. Like y'all don't think y'all understand. Like this is a build that was going on for a long fucking time. Like a long time.
Dude, you can hear it so audibly.
Hey, man, you need to fix that in third wing. Shit gonna crash.
Oh, damn, they stop, bro. What the fuck?
They locked up.
Damn. You actually about got this thing, like, really ready to go. Bro.
My car's supercharged now, dog. Thank you so freaking much.
For real.
That's some real shit.
Oh, what the hell? I'm actually shook it, too.
And all it was just AFRs. It probably would have been fine, but
Yeah.
I needed to know that it was fine.
Oh, my. Oh, my. That man is so
It sound
happy
good.
there.
I ain't gonna lie. That just sound real good.
That is so sick. Obviously, Poe was ecstatic that after years of building and waiting, his dream setup had finally come to life. The next day, while we were out picking up fan mail, thank you guys by the way, we got an unfortunate call from Poe. What I do?
The worst possible thing that could have happened?
What do you mean?
Car's fine. Car's here at the house. But, like, it's not. There's a chance that my car may have just blown up, like, dead ass. And it still runs. It still keeps oil pressure.
Alright, well, I'll holler at you in a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I sound real pissed off. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, bud. Started out, like, let me hear what it sounds like. Doesn't sound like it's knocking.
Well, I am the one who knocks.
That shit knocking for sure.
The pistons are super close to the end of the crankshaft journal, so he's thinking that the piston's hitting the crankshaft.
But I want.
Piston hitting the crankshaft.
If it had oil pressure, like you're saying, then I don't understand what's knocking.
I don't either.
So after this, Poe's car
Yeah,
sat
I
at
get
his
on.
apartment for months until today. But first
It had a mic sound good. Yeah, I get it on.
is the best place to get real money sports action. And with over 10 million users being available.
This car. Today, we are finally getting around to figuring out what said issue is. We are having concrete poured at the house. We're gonna have an entire week that it's got to cure. No traffic can happen on it. So we
You hear me,
figured
Jay? You hear what I say?
to completely fix this car.
Yes. Finally get to fix my car.
You
Y'all have
didn't-
been wondering. I have been waiting.
Yeah,
Man,
you've been doing a
it's
lot
finally
too,
time.
so I appreciate you. Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate you. Dude, this is finally gonna happen. We're finally gonna be able to trip.
We've been super busy doing a whole lot, but finally we had a little lapse in shop projects, of course. So we have an open lift. The whole shop is going to be open while we wait on CA parts. So we had to go ahead and give some TLC to this car, man. It needs it so bad. It's just not fair it can sit like this.
There's literally an LSA sitting under there, and it hasn't even gotten, what, a mile or two of driving on it.
For real. As you guys saw, we put the supercharger in there from Boost District. Huge shout out to those guys again for the help with making a LSA supercharger work on a 5.3 engine.
We're gonna do some changes to the mic. I'm not gonna lie, which I don't want to do, but fuck it. We keep rocking like this.
Awesome stuff. Those guys have the best
Fuck it.
parts for conversions, and they can easily help you guys put an LSA supercharger on your own
You also can go to Boost District
older
and also
generation
what you
LS
can do,
engine.
you get a supercharger for your scat pad. You get a supercharger for your 5.7. Even the fucking V6s they got supercharged from Boost District is the real nice shit.
Today's video, finally, we are going to get this car running at all costs, like I said. So huge thanks again to those guys for helping us get this car supercharged. Timu jump starter in place.
My LS.
Will you start? Oh,
Yeah.
no way, it's not gonna. No, brother, no shot in the dark, dude. No.
Sorry, shit.
I don't even hear it. It doesn't sound like it's knocking that bad, really. Oh, now I hear it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, I hear it now.
That shit sounds horrible as fuck.
Wow, at least it runs and drives. I put the winch in place because I thought we were gonna have to winch it, but this makes it way easier.
But I'm not gonna lie, as a car guy, hearing some shit like that, I don't think it's a big expense to fix. Cause I'm not gonna lie, it's best to hear some shit like that and not hear shit at all. I'm not gonna lie.
Just gotta strap it down, get it pulled to the house, put it on the lift, and start diagnosing what is going on with the Pole drift car.
Why I do that?
Why I do that?
Why I do that?
To the
Tight
crib.
shit, tight shit.
This is the last time, I swear, it's not gonna be driving. It's gonna be good after this.
Yeah,
We're gonna
if it
figure it out.
If it can drive from here on out, I'll be the happiest camper.
We're gonna figure it out. This is hilarious. We're just at the gas station with the freaking Cybertruck.
Can you press the right button for me, please?
I can press the proper one, yes. Tires are full. Car's got gas. Time to get this thing going.
He wants your autograph.
What?
Yeah, do you have a pen?
No, does he? What's up, dude? How are you, man? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I remember watching your videos when you used a leaf blower.
No shit, we talked about that yesterday. That's so, man. Hell yeah.
I don't even got an autograph.
Thank you so much for the support, dude. Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, dude. Well, nice to meet you, bro. Have a great afternoon, bro.
He could have got a picture that'd be a whole lot better. I'm not gonna lie.
Alrighty, sir.
Oh my man.
We have arrived with the freaking car to the crib. Well, you think the Timu is going 2 for 2?
Oh dude, it's going 2 for 2 and then starting the Tundra right after this, you best believe.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, right there is perfect. You can kill it. Pop the hood. So the first step to pulling this engine and diagnosing what's going on the inside is to get the supercharger and all the accessories out the way, which the second one, of course, is already done. As you see, Poe's been removing the radiator, the harnesses, and all of the other goodies out of the way. We just got to pull this supercharger off the top, and we'll be lifting the engine out here shortly. Next steps, figure out why it is going.
Why is it knocking?
We will learn that very soon.
Satisfying as fuck.
Charger lid can come off. Full of fluid. Oh, yep. Show.
Oh shit, bro.
Full fluid. I even said it and then I did it. It's leaking fuel on me, pinky. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I was say it's so
You
easy
killed
to get
that.
this off.
Yeah, you really have gotten that off in like what, 3 hours or less on your own, pretty much.
I mean, yeah, this car's really easy. I will say, since all this stuff changed on the front side, it took me a minute to figure out all the right size fittings and whatnot.
See, you did pretty good building this thing.
But it's super simple. Super simple.
A motor really is something. I'm gonna stop this right here, bro. People underestimate, like, a motor really is fucking simple, bro. I promise you. Like, Dodge motors, like, them shits are really fucking simple. LS motors are really simple. The only motors I can really say that's complicated for real is like fucking Ford and European shit. European shit be goddamn out of this fucking world. And Ford got some complicated shit going on. I don't know what the fuck Ford got going on. But actually, for like shit like this, motors from Chevy, Dodge, now this shit is really simple. Like the motors in front of you, and I promise you, it's all put together, top to top, type shit.
This thing down too, ready to be pulled out. That was honestly very quickly. Headers are off, entire wiring harness off, and of course supercharger, cooling components, hoses.
Yeah, everything's
Looks
right
like
there.
this thing is ready to come out.
Yes. And she's out.
You gotta be super patient with that shit. Like, if you rushing, taking a motor out like that, you really can fuck some shit up. Like,
Why is it knocking? We got it out now, don't you know?
We do have it. We do have it out.
You should know why it's knocking now.
Yep, we can.
Just kidding, we still gotta pull this whole thing apart. Clutch a Dutch. Well, now that that clutch is off of the back of the engine, we can go up with it, so that way we can mount it to our engine stand and start pulling this thing apart. And there we go. The freaking engine is finally free. Yes, that's the best word to use, honestly. It is completely free. Now we can...
question is, why they eject the engine up? Why they didn't let it go out the bottom? Maybe it can't go out the bottom because it ain't like that. Maybe it's a Ford Mustang shit.
like stuff to figure out where the old knock 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 is coming from.
Where is it coming from? Is it here?
Or there.
Is it
I
here?
think it's
Right
going for
there.
the right side. Except
Maybe in there.
I think for the right side. We all gonna bet right now. I'm betting y'all right now it's coming for the right side of the motor.
We haven't seen any issues so far. All of the push rods and rockers and everything else of the engine looks fine. So sadly, it does appear as though the issue might be underneath here. And so technically this was not the knocking side, so hopefully everything looks good in here. Heads off, head gasket. The only thing that I'm still gonna say that I noticed, and I said it with the other things too, with the spark plugs, this looks way too rich. Way too rich.
It's definitely rich.
Now this head here is the one that was making a little funky noise, so we're gonna see what's under this. It's kind of like a game show. It's like, ooh, what's underneath this?
The price was right over here.
Yes, the price may be a little expensive over here, but we're gonna see.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Why does it look okay?
It does look okay.
Where is the knocking coming from? A lifter then.
Well,
We can't see in there yet.
we'll have to pull them out.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, it's 10mm bolt away.
What in the hell? So what in the LS is going on here? Why is this thing knocking?
This is LS thing.
Okay, so let's investigate back here, because this is where I was hearing some noises from, and this is what I was thinking from beginning that was going to be a problem. Do what? All right, let's check the next one and see if there's something. Do what? Okay, this next one's got to have a problem. Do what? The push rods weren't bent. There's nothing bent. Yeah, the valves are good. Like what? Like guys, just for clarification, the weird thing is obviously you've seen it through the past. When we pull engines apart and you hear a knocking noise, it's an obvious reason why your engine is knocking typically. This is a weird.
You can hear me, Jay?
What?
I think it might be further down.
Jay, you can
It's
hear
just
me?
weird because it was a wide open throttle pull, 15 pounds of boost, and it popped.
If it's a
Oh, yeah.
lower
I
end
did it,
issue,
so-
then that is just absolute crap. Punani.
Damn,
That's this engine punani. And the walls look good, so it's not a fucking well, actually, could you spin it over? I want to investigate and see what on earth is going on. Because the cylinder walls look good in here.
This
well,
one has a hot
wait, did
spot
you hear
over
that?
here, too.
Yeah, and this one also.
Did
A little click.
could have been a lifter, but
Yeah.
every time I get there, that cylinder gets down. It does it.
Do it again.
Go back again.
Do what?
It's knocking. Yeah, that's the knock.
What?
That's
It
the
sounds like
knock.
it's
It's a
coming from
bottom
over
end
here,
problem,
too.
bro.
Maybe. It sounds like the piston's tapping something.
That's what Rustin said. He said, okay, so on 5.3s, Rustin said it's a common problem. I don't know how or why, but he said if something happens in the way or sort that I explained happened to him,
Yeah.
he said that he thinks that the rod bent
Oh,
and is now touching
no.
the crankshaft with every rotation. Because
That would
as
make
the piston goes down, the
sense.
crankshaft spins. I found the problem. 100%. That's top dead center.
So as you can see, these two pistons are supposed to be at the exact same spot right now. So look, we're gonna put both of these. This is at the very top. It's about flush right here with the block. This one though is for sure.
It's taller over here than it is here. In fact, it's kind of crooked like so.
So now that we've got everything exposed and the oil pan is out of the way.
There it is.
No, can you see it? No. No.
Look at that. Not there. Not there.
No.
Unless that's a balance mark.
No, brother. That's where it's hitting. Yep, that's definitely where it's hitting. We're gonna pop this cap off down here, slide the piston down.
Stick at the AMG. Yeah, you gotta keep that AMG. I'm not
See
gonna lie.
problem.
That AMG gotta go for 300 plus.
This one.
That AMG's a bad motherfucker. Like, bro, I would spend 300 plus on that AMG. Real shit.
We're gonna take off this one piston at least. I'm pretty sure this has got to be the only issue, dude.
Problem child.
Yeah. Sweet. Oh my, looky there. Bearings don't look
Okay,
bad.
it looks
That's
like
so sad.
8,000 mile engine.
Damn it. It would have been okay, dude. I'm telling you.
Would have been great.
I think this is definitely
So
a
they
tune.
gotta replace the piston or the crank
Definitely.
or the bearing.
I think we had a little bit too much
Replace.
timing, caused
That's crazy.
pre-detonation, which basically means it detonated while the piston was on the way and shrunk the rod because none of that pressure had anywhere to go. Okay.
The rod is freaking bent, dude. It's hard to see.
No, it is
Rod
not.
lit-
You can't,
Just bent.
you can't miss that shit. That shit's bent, bro. Look at that shit. It's like tilted. Like, bro, that shit bent.
Oh, it is. I can see, brother. Look at that. You guys can see maybe on camera.
Dude, I bet the engine's good.
Yeah.
I bet we freaking gap these things.
Where was it hitting though? So my theory, I don't
I don't see it either.
My theory here is that this metal is harder than the other metal, and so it was just cutting.
It's cringy because he's getting oil on the floor, and there's no oil on the floor nowhere else but that one spot on the fucking floor, and it's getting real cringy. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, right here maybe? No. Well, yeah.
Hey, Jay, the mic good, Jay? The mic sound
Yeah,
good.
That's
that's
hard.
it. Yeah, that's
this right
it.
here, feel that.
That's it.
versus
it.
this. Yeah, feel that versus this side.
Yeah, that's it for sure. And it was this spot right here gouging it out. And that's why I watched that spot.
Uh-huh.
I bet it's going to be exactly that long.
There
I
you go.
guarantee you it's just, yep, there it is. That's that. That's the whole mark right there.
So it's not the skirt.
And you see how it's bent
Right there.
crooked? So the piston rotated into the crank and that bottom section, yep. Yeah, literally at top dead center,
It's not gonna
it
be able
was
to go all the way
scraping
down.
just like that.
But that's where it's scraping, dude.
What
100%.
on earth, brother?
Nice
Everything
engine.
looks solid. Yeah, you could really probably put a new rod in that and act like nothing ever happened and put this all back together. Yeah, I'm halfway wondering if we did just do a rod and a good tune so that way you don't have to pay for any rotating assembly balancing or any of that crazy shit. All you gotta do is weigh rods. Weigh the rod, make sure it's the exact weight, length, and everything, and swap the piston onto it, and this, in theory, could really go back together with a good tune and probably be fine.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I didn't think that it would be a bent rod at the end of the day.
I
thought
truthfully
that was
think-
the first thought.
Rod fix, but somehow it looks like you got away with only needing one singular rod and not even bearings. You could literally that's important if you think about it too, because you need those bearings. So keep that bearing set.
Yeah, and match it to the next one.
Yeah, and just put it into the new rod, bro, and you could assemble it back and it would be spec'd. That's not bad.
Yeah, we could 100% do that.
That's actually, if you think, this is probably the best case scenario.
Is that
That is the best case
and
scenario.
that's the only problem? It's not anything else.
Yep. And good thing we're some freaking good detectives. We're some scientists over here.
Yeah, it took a second.
That's a small, I mean, dude, that's a minor one though. Like, that's hard to even see. That
Dude,
is
yeah, no, you
so
can't
minor.
see it unless you're looking. Do we have something straight?
Yeah, it's so hard to even see. Can you see that that is bent?
Honestly, wait, yeah.
Which way is it bent towards? Yep, okay.
So it wouldn't have been knocking if
No.
this would have just been clearanced another 1,000.
Yeah, for real. And you would have never known.
would've-
Mm-hmm.
It would have just been, oh, my car runs a little weird.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense why you're,
It's down on compression.
I was about to say, that makes sense why your cylinder's down in compression. It's a shorter stroke. You changed the stroke
I
of it.
just lowered the compression. It's so
Yeah,
great, dude.
for real.
Racers do that nowadays.
That's honestly goofy. That's how we first found that this was having a problem, is because we compression tested it and something was low and I was like, oh no. Yeah, knocking with low compression is a weird situation, honestly, if you think.
It's not
That's
normal.
nah, this is like,
It's an
this
anomaly.
Yeah, it's a detective situation.
Y'all see that Mustang bed? That shit's hard as fuck.
Sherlock Holmes out in this bitch.
Type shit.
Guess how much the part to fix it is?
For a rod,
A
I'd say
$60
for LS rod.
$54.
$54.
Because of a $54 issue. And we're gonna fix this for 54. Yeah.
Back together, then the problem.
And fluids, yeah. We're gonna show you guys all the details here shortly on how to do that, but for now, we gotta wait on a new part. So we're gonna go get some dinner, and that part should be here soon. All right, I have been on a freaking 24-hour goose chase to secure some parts here, but I have something pretty special in this bag right here. I think you get where we're going with this, but we did find all the parts needed. He just got here. Ole. Did happen to grab something kind of cool. I know you've been going through it with the car situation and stuff, so I got you something to cheer you up.
That dude's a really good fucking friend. Look how happy that nigga look. Look, like, no Diddy. Look how happy that nigga look. That's a real ass friend. Fuck.
I know.
You better not fucking cry, though, I ain't gonna lie.
I went on a freaking goose chase, my dog.
Thank you. That's a big one.
That is a big one. That is a big one. A huge, huge step closer. Check it out. Check that ride out. Ooh.
Pause.
Went last night all the way about an hour and a half, and at like 10 p.m. picked this one single rod up. We found a pristine freaking rod, and I test fit it, and it all fits great. Slab bearings in, and it's great. Dude. And I put it side by side with the twisted one, and it's 4 shore shorter.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep, for real.
Dude, thank you so much.
Yeah. I figured that this
That's
might,
a big one.
this might help too. Everything needed to finish it.
So much. Brother, what?
We just got back from Summit.
Thank you.
Now check this shit out though. Now he's a good friend. That's some good shit. He did good in his heart. But keep in mind though, like he's not in debt with this guy. That's his friend. He did that out of love. But also keep in mind, this cause he's doing this shit, he also bringing content to his channel so he can build his car on his channel. So that's content for his channel. So he's getting paid regardless of this shit. So he's a good ass friend for this shit. But at the same time, I don't want people to understand that he's doing this for money or just for the fucking. We all know he can get paid regardless, cause like you know. But let's take the time to understand that this is some real good friend shit. Cause he actually took the time out to get this shit done for him.
Thank you so much.
We last night went and got the ride, and then today went and got everything from Summit.
Getting some shit out of last night, like you just at nighttime, getting some shit for your friend is fucking crazy. Like, bro.
How? Just instantly.
Traveling.
Y'all are
speed
just
of light.
teleporters. Goodness gracious.
Surprise!
Dude.
Got your throttle cable, got your fuel mat for the fuel tank, regulator, the fitting, bracing, gaskets, rod.
I'm like
Just gotta
actually
get-
shaking.
Just
right
gotta get
now.
fluids.
Deadass, he is shaking though. Y'all ain't peep that shit. He was shaking for real.
So in theory, the thing can go back together.
Let's go!
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you freaking so much. No freaking way. 100%. This is flat. This is flush. And then from here, you could tell the bend is. Dude, no way. And
So
this
hard
one's
to even
good.
see on camera, but it is definitely shorter and bent.
It looks so
Goodness.
minor, but like Poe was saying,
These are close to the crank, so
Really surging and just.
makes sense. It was fighting the crankshaft. Now you got your fuel cell, you got the fuel mat, you got gaskets, you got a rod. We have every single thing to bolt this thing together, like I said, by the end of this week, and it should be running.
We're
just-
gonna bolt this damn thing together and go crazy.
We should.
Dude. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
I didn't think this would ever happen. Like my car ever being finished, but like it's in sight so much so.
Oh yeah.
Like dang near yesterday I thought it needed a whole engine.
Yup.
And now it's like everything that the car actually needed to get done is like
Right there.
going on the car right now. What
For
the
real.
hell? Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
Gosh.
And Poe have been through quite a bit, but today we finally have every single thing ready to go and get thrown back together, hopefully, to result in a running car. And what
Yes.
was your one hope?
To get on track.
And that is not knocking anymore.
To drive. To have an engine that works like an engine should.
So we're about to find out if me and Poe's combination of like 4 brain cells, maybe 5, can successfully assemble a supercharged LS engine and get it
That's the supercharged thing on a bit.
running by the end of the day.
Mustang.
What you think?
Supercharged Mustang.
I think we probably can. Will it make any funny noises?
Nope.
We'll find out.
So step 1 to getting everything reassembled. New rod, we got to assemble onto
Rod
the
and
old piston.
Yep. So
And hopefully we'll get everything pressed and slid into
He even got a new piston. That's some real nigga shit.
the engine and then reassemble everything.
correct.
In reality, a lot of thought has gone into this thing at this point, so I have pretty good faith that everything is going to work out. Some of you guys may not know. I don't know how I can even say that. That's everybody knows, but Poe has a YouTube channel too. Yeah, if you don't know that Poe has a YouTube channel, you better go subscribe to freaking Poe Boys. If you missed it, his whole YouTube channel, he has a lot of videos about
Po Boys is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I like that shit.
skirt here, which is what we're freaking working on in this video. So you want to press it with these and a little hammer.
A bit of a hammer.
A little
All right,
hammer.
this is definitely not the preferred method. for
Brother,
this.
we don't do anything. the
We're not a
preferred ways.
machine shop.
No, absolutely not. We're
This
Gavin
is
and Poe.
getting her done shop.
Of course. And just tap it slow. Okay. Okay. Okay, hang on. Oh yeah, going right through. Oh yeah.
All right, how are we feeling?
Oh dude.
Quite fabulous. Quite fabulous is how we're feeling.
Uh-huh. Oh, quite fabulous.
Tell me when I'm about to
Yep.
touch the pin.
Nailed it, brother.
Oh, it's literally perfect.
It is.
All right, so from here. Oh wow, it really is perfect.
Yes,
so from here we go.
sir.
We tried to do this before and it wasn't working because this was bent and we thought it was a press fit. But no.
It was not. We just had to press it out.
Wow, that's it. That is a rod and piston ready to go.
Dude, let's go.
Well, maybe not. We have the old bearings on here. We need
Right.
to swap them over, but those are already
That's
marked,
true.
ready to go.
Let's
so
grab 'em. You want?
you do got me bent. That rod is bent.
Yeah.
And these bearings, we don't need them. So
Those are technically the old ones. We don't know how many miles are on those, so we're just gonna pop those out and replace them with the new bearings that we know have low miles, even though they were from the bent rod. So
honestly, I'll just do it one at a time. So I'll do the 2 outside rings, go to the right, and then I'm gonna clean this. That is the proper orientation for this cap and this bearing. And I'll clean that surface right there.
I'll get you some.
I hope you understand. Shit like that is very, very important. Like that small shit like that is very fucking important.
That bearing looks very shiny.
Oh, dude, it's brand new.
There we have it.
All right, there's one.
Putting the bearing the opposite way, you're fucked.
All right.
Like you're fucked, bro.
Arrows all line up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Very nice, my friend.
Goodness gracious, that's a rod right there. So
That is, in fact, the rod ready for install.
we'll grab the lube and then
Yep, assembly lube.
that good to go.
Everything is cleaned and ready for assembly. So assembly lube is being applied. We're about to slide that rod and piston down through the cylinder wall here, get it down into place, and connect it to the crankshaft down there. Light work. Dude, we're just some YouTubers, you know.
We're just some YouTubers.
I don't even know what we're doing.
I'm pretty suspicious that they didn't check all the rods.
With the leaf
I know
blower.
that one rod was fucked up, but I would
Look
probably
at
check
that.
them all though.
Better than a Tacoma with a leaf blower.
On that side.
Arrows. There it goes. That's so funny, dude. I can just see it being fed down there. So once,
That's Diddy, pause.
yep, he's pushing it through, and that ring compressor has squeezed the rings down, so it should slide down into place. I'm gonna hold around the crank to make sure that whenever it comes through, it doesn't bounce through and mar the crankshaft up, because that would be the worst.
Okay, so
Just try to be a little gentle, because my fingers are wrapped around the crank.
the problem is we kind of got to bonk it. That's like the method.
Yep.
Well, then maybe you should.
No, I'm gonna put it there, because I would rather my finger than that crankshaft, I promise you.
Gracious, I would rather the crankshaft than your finger.
Brother, I don't want to do this
just
again.
gently. Just
Yeah,
make sure your finger
there we go. That's all I'm saying. My finger's in the way, but I'm just saying do it as
Oh, it's
gently.
coming, it's coming.
That's what I'm saying. Pause.
Oh god. Oh god. What
Hey,
was it?
Check me out over here. Check me out over here.
What was it?
Come on, yonder. That was the.
Oh, it's
press right
oh nice.
Yep.
Okay, so now now we can go super slow.
So I'm bringing it down
Okay.
slowly. Just tell me when to stop.
Yep. Okay, right there. I'm just touching the bottom of the rod. Okay.
Stop, move.
Go ahead a little bit. There it is.
That's in.
That's seated.
That's seated.
That is the rod seated on the crank. Let's go. So now, yep, you can hold it down there and we can just twist it. It's not gonna fall out at this point, but I'll apply some pressure. So there you go. Piston and rod shoved all the way down to the end. You can see now it's made it up to the crank there. We just gotta take the end cap over there, put it in place, tighten it down, and it's good. A little bit more assembly lube. Rod cap is going back on, my brother.
Yes, sir. Number 8 is
Wow,
on and in.
look at that. Dude. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
That's a huge step.
Rod and piston inside of this engine. Make sure top dead center is top dead center.
Yep, make sure it still rolls.
Goofy. All right.
Once we roll it, we'll know if it's gonna knock. You'll hear it. Oh my goodness. Well, postpone it over up to the top dead center and everything looked good. And as you guys hear, it is rotating around and there is no spinach in there.
And look at that. She's flush to
That-
the block now.
That is perfect. No more bent rod.
That's flush.
No
for sure.
more knock.
No more knock. Yeah, that's major, dude. Technically, that would be mission accomplished so far. We just got to get it back together, make sure it doesn't leak, and runs right. It's just a few parts, dude. It's
That
just
is
like
big.
10 minutes. Cue the 30-second montage of throwing this back together. Let's go.
Tight shit.
All right, so head gaskets are next.
Fancies. I really hope to God that there's more than just one gasket in here.
I hope to God they put that gasket on correct. Tell you what.
That's awesome. Is there really only one gasket?
Well, it says
What?
I meant a gasket, not gaskets.
Oh my gosh.
There's no way.
No, I think there's a way.
Why would the head gasket only come with one head gasket?
I don't.
They what?
4 to 6 days later.
Paul's been busy. This entire engine is back reassembled. The supercharger is back on there, and all of the coolant lines, minus the radiator up front, are back in place. We're in the home stretch right now.
Home stretch.
Home stretch. Pull up, drain, headshot, drain, sit down, drain, stand up,
Can we check for leaks up front?
I can already say these niggas cool as fuck.
Yeah. I don't see any leaks actually.
fuck.
So this is the official moment where we're gonna find out if all of the hours of work that we did on this, and mainly Poe, honestly, if all of Poe's work is going to be right. Technically, the entire goal of this video was to eliminate the knock and hopefully get Poe back on the road without any issues. We're gonna get a new tune on it to prevent this from happening again, and then it'll be great. But we just have to see if everything's gonna work right. I think it is. I really do. I have faith. I got faith in you, Poe.
Oh my goodness, I appreciate it. Is it on jump mode?
I think
it is.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm just gonna do it before it has a trip.
All right, this video is now sponsored by Anti-Gravity Battery. As you guys saw last video, whenever we took the GT350 out racing, I won a race that I didn't even expect to win, strictly because of this battery right here. As you guys see, this is an anti-gravity battery. This thing is awesome, man. It's a lithium-ion battery, which means it is 70% lighter than a typical battery, and it's not gonna have this issue right here.
This is a extra gravity battery.
Extra gravity.
It uses it very well.
That's crazy.
I mean, this thing's solid 70 pounds, if not even more than that.
740 cranking amps for that much weight, too. 1,500 cranking amps is what you're about to have, my friend.
Gosh, yeah, this wasn't even doing anything.
Yep. Do you know what else is funny? This is another component going in this car that costs more than the car itself.
Oh, man.
Damn.
The battery?
Every part of
the battery gonna cost more than the car.
Is more than the
car for $750, and here we are way later. It's full race car. It has a supercharger. It is all the stuff, and now the battery that we're putting in is worth it. It really, really is. All right, here's your battery key fobs. If you want to open those up.
The key. It's so light.
It is.
It doesn't go anywhere.
Very nice. As you guys see, he has key fobs for this thing because the battery has a built-in jump starter. So if your car accidentally kills the battery, you can press a button here on the top, or you can just click the button on the remote, and all of a sudden the battery is fully charged, ready to jump off, and after only 45 minutes of running, it'll be back to 100% charge again. This is of course an eco-friendly battery because it doesn't have any lead or acid. It has a crazy lifespan, double what a lead acid battery would, and it can store for over a year with no discharge hardly at all.
How much that damn battery cost?
Really cool. Can't wait to hear.
It's not a good ass battery.
It's over now.
I want one of those.
For real.
It was just now struggling.
It was struggling with that.
I'm looking that up.
Dude, that's so sick. Oh, see, we already got taillights on. Heck yeah. Dang, dude, this is awesome.
This will be the first time I've started my car without a jump pack.
In a long time. I know it's been a long time.
Years.
Years. Before you moved here?
Yeah.
All right, E, it should just turn over way better now. Oh my God. Holy shit.
Bro, that shit was instant. That battery is fucked.
It just said, yo, brother, what the hell? No knock. No knock. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Dang, dude, that is crazy. Like nothing. Obviously got a little bit of smoke from oil and everything, but just like that. Just like that. Woo!
That battery costs almost that battery costs between $950 and $1,400, which is probably worth it in my opinion. It's about worth it.
That's dope.
It's only worth it, like, bro, it's a jump box inside your battery. Hey,
it just turned right
it's
on.
worth it.
Not knocking. No knock. That thing sounds like it's going good. Let me turn on the exhaust fan over here. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo! Hell yes. I'm so excited about this, man. Hey, brother. That thing's idle as smooth as a Cadillac. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at his fucking face. He's so lit.
What? Oh wow. Dang. All working. 14.4 battery volts.
Yeah, 14.4 battery volts, staying solid, and AFR is up solid.
Hell yeah. Everything working. I told you we could get it. That was you for the most part too.
And it wouldn't happen without you.
Hell yeah.
He said, hell yeah.
I don't either.
I'm like still teething, bro. There's no knob.
Nope.
How you delete a knob? We just had to change this out.
And now it's working.
That's it.
Yo.
Clutch release isn't on the floor. I used to release here.
Oh
Now
yeah.
the release is up here.
That's where it's supposed to be. So that's great.
Like that. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
That's great.
Let me show your channel.
Yeah, I know.
Bro.
He's been busy in here, but
Look at that. That's where I fill my master cylinder. You see that piece of metal in here? That was a piece of flat bar from Lowe's that I had to weld in with some linkage.
so basically he took the entire clutch pedal assembly out and the clutch master cylinder and the clutch reservoir, all of that got completely converted over to a hydro handle style, except for it's in his dash. So he custom welded a bunch of linkages to work to where it is that kind of reservoir and master cylinder in there. So it all works though.
Yeah, it works. Which means
Let's
I
go.
can put my gauges back in
Yo,
because I don't have to mess with my clutch anymore.
yo, it's good to go.
Race car thing.
Good to go.
Dude, we're taking this to a track.
Oh yeah,
It's ready to go.
absolutely.
Tune it. I'm gonna
By
do
this
some-
weekend, it'll be good.
I'm gonna do some things up front. Fuel pressure regulator. I'm gonna put boost on that.
Yeah.
So that way we don't have any more problems with that.
Yep.
And we should be good, dude.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hell yeah. Oh, my bad. This has been a long time coming, man. I know you guys obviously don't know the full story.
They don't fist bump like goddamn, almost like they fist bump like almost, if not 50 times in the video, which is cool. But damn.
Until now. But man, over the last few months with this car, it has been an insane, crazy time. He has definitely had a lot of ups and downs with that car. But I hope you guys know, without the low moments, there's no way to be able to celebrate the highs. That's what makes him feel so much more special.
Right about that shit, I ain't gonna lie. You
Seeing
right about
him
that.
this happy whenever it's actually working right just means the world. It's so cool. Actually came back together, no knock. This time, it's gonna be solid. I'm telling you, I'm very confident.
Oh my goodness.
Well, next video that you guys see with this car, we're gonna be finally tuning it. And I guess probably in the same video, he'll be drifting this thing. So next time you see this on camera, it's gonna be doing the thing. It's gonna be doing the thing.
Bang.
Doing the damn thing.
It is going to
Damn
be.
Doing the thing.
It just needed the new rod and, you know, a few other little fuel components and maybe the clutch pedal assembly and
It needed to be turned. I mean, like with the supercharger added, we need to make sure that the other things are good.
Yo,
Like,
for sure.
What I was dealing with. But
He had his rear subframe bracing. You got the spacing proper on the. Yep.
So like, now I gotta hit 1,000 miles, dude.
Oh no, you'll get 20,000 miles.
Love that.
Yeah.
20,000 miles? I would love a full life of 20,000 miles.
Yep.
Dude, I would be the happiest.
It's coming.
It's only got 1,000 on it, so you got a little bit more in you, buddy.
Smash that like button. Subscribe if you have somehow not already. Comment down below. Let us know what should we do with the drift car next. This is gonna be the.
I love the car. I love the channel. I love these guys' vibe. I love everything about these motherfuckers. Make sure I go check them out. Just A6. And that was lit. I'm not gonna lie. That shit real lit. I love the bond these motherfuckers got. They took that shit apart real quick, real easy. You know what I'm saying? That's some real car guy shit. I'm not gonna lie. Other than that, boys, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And I catch y'all the next one. No kissing a cap.